We're taking another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star offensive tackle Garrett Sexton, who's going to be starting his career with the Penn State Nittany Lions. We're going to be looking at his highlights. We're going to be looking at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig into this, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're covering the 2024 recruiting class all offseason long, player by player, and you need to know what your players look like before they start making plays for your team. Let's go over to his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for the highlights, just fast forward a little bit. You will get there, but he's a four-star recruit, ranked 15th by 24/7 Sports, 17th in their composite rankings, 6'7", 265. So we got some length on him. Probably a little thicker by now, considering these are older, considering the listings are dated. He received 19 offers from some other Power 5 schools. We got Iowa in there. 19 is a good amount of offers considering where he's ranked at. Projected to be a Power 5 starter. And what they're saying about him is he's a high potential prospect who was 6'5", 195-pound quarterback as a sophomore, has put on size and weight, quickly retained his flexibility and movement skills, has taken more to the physical side of the game, and gotten more dominant as a run blocker as a senior. This also tells me that in the recruiting cycle, with him transitioning to the offensive line from the quarterback position, might have got slept on a little bit. That being said, if he didn't have that transition, you might be seeing more prominent schools here and more offers. But I imagine, considering we're going from the quarterback position to the offensive line, we're going to have good movement skills. Also played basketball. That's another indicator he's going to move well. This is going to be a fun batch of highlights. And we're rocking and rolling with Penn State. That's all we really need to know. We're a four-star prospect here. Going over to On3, they have him ranked 8th among offensive tackles. So they're looking at that upside like I am. 15th by 24/7. ESPN and Rivals are sleeping. They got him at a 3-star. And I imagine that's the transition from quarterback to offensive line. That did not bake in with them. 6'5.5" here, 265. They don't have him listed at 6'7". We're going to take a look at the highlights. We're going to see what his game is about. Let me know what you think about him in the comments below. We have 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Let's see what he's cooking with here. And there he is. We're getting out in front. We kill a guy. We dive on a guy. Good block. Show some strength. Looking at his size, he looks like a college offensive lineman. That's got to be him there at the bottom, right? They didn't mark him off, but you can kind of tell by the size. The other guy on the other end looks good too. Getting this guy out of the play. They got two big tackles there. He does move quick. Did you see that? Flows quick down the line. We got strength and length. He already looks like a college player. They got two big tackles. My goodness, 74 is big too. You better keep an eye on him. I don't know what class he's in, but he moves good too. Getting down, 17. Getting punished. He should be dominant. I expect dominant clips. 71, right there. We're moving down. Take another guy out of the play. He's road grading right now. You really got to look at his intangibles because he's going to be so dominant that you're not going to get a good look. So he's getting under the pads. Anything he touches dies. He's got a good base on him. He moves quick, especially laterally. Everything you expected from this. He's good quick to power as well. Quick to power, getting out of the stance, getting to where he is, and just once he gets the hands on it, it's over with the power. Guys are melting in his hands too. Guys are just melting right now. Right here, watch. There's a big size difference of who he's going up against, but he's doing what he needs to do. Against 8, just throws him. Got under the pads and threw him. They got some big guys on the offensive line. What are they feeding those kids? Looks like a college offensive line. That was a smart read there. Because he was playing the inside. The guy was coming out on the outside. He was able to quickly shuffle over there, move laterally, and ride him out. He's nasty, too. He's nasty. He doesn't play like a former quarterback. He's big and long. He's going to add to that frame. He's got a good bottom half to that frame, and that top half's going to get stronger. 74, man. 74 is huge, too. 56, the odd man out there. Holding his own. I like his tape. He's underrated, and I feel like he should be up the ranks a shade, and he moves laterally very well. He's got some speed. He's got good footwork. What you expect from a former quarterback that plays basketball, that got big, and is now playing on the offensive line. He's got length to him. He finishes everybody. He's a strong player. He's quick to power. He's quick to get to the block, and his power just melts them. He puts them to the ground. He ends them. And he can get downfield. I want to see him pull. Because I bet you he lights up defenders. We saw him move downfield a bit. He is a guy that's going to be competing day one there. He's going to get his opportunity. He's a top prospect for that team on the offensive line. He's one of the top ones. And his athleticism combined with size gives him a lot of upside for growth potential into the position. There's some other guys that's more developed at the top right now in the class. But the upside when it comes to him is he's only got a couple years into the position, which means there's some untapped potential still. And that is exciting because you know you can tap into that upside, that potential over the long term with Penn State. And you might have a guy playing on Sundays doing big things. We're going to see him on draft day on one of those rounds, get his name called. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.